Hey, Mohammed.
Hi, Broden sir. I am fine, sir.
Good. Nice. Just call me Brandon.
Yes,
Calling me sir makes me feel old. Yeah. Just call me Brandon. Yeah.
yes.
Where are you from, Mohammed?
I am from India,
From India. Lovely. And which city in India do you live in?
in Mumbai.
In Mumbai. Lovely. And why are you studying English?
Actually, I am software engineer, so I want some promotion in my company. That's why I need some good communication skills. So, uh,
Okay.
for
Great.
I'm looking for that kind of, and I want the fluency in my English. Like actually, when I speak with some other guys, there is some like my
Mm,
native touch is there. So, yeah.
Okay.
So
Good. Excellent. No, I admire anybody in English to improve themselves. I think it's fantastic. Yeah.
yes.
So today you want to look at the passive voice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think from back side, your voice is there.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now? Yeah,
Uh,
Mohammed, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, but some
Okay.
background, some noise is there from your side.
My wife is making me coffee, Mohammed.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm allowed to drink coffee, surely. Yeah. All
Yes,
right.
yeah,
So
that's
I
great.
just got
That's
my
great.
cup of coffee, keeping me
Oh,
keeping me awake this morning. There we go.
uh,
All right.
oh, that's great.
So let's have a look at the passive voice. All right.
Okay.
Then we have two types of sentences in English. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We have active sentence
Mm-hmm.
and we have passive sentence.
Okay.
The active sentence, I'm going to use, there we go. So that's an active sentence.
My wife is
So the
making me coffee.
focus of, that's it. All right. So when I speak about this, my wife is important. I want to highlight who is doing the action. Okay.
Okay.
But sometimes we don't want to talk about the subject,
Mm.
or the subject is very obvious to us, yeah,
Okay.
or we're not interested in talking about it, all right? And then we want to make the object of the sentence more, put it in a better position and make it the focus of the sentence, okay? So when I change this, now I don't want to talk about my wife, I can say coffee is being made by my wife. All right. Now that becomes my passive voice. The coffee is more important than my wife. Okay. But also, if I don't want to talk about who's doing the action, I could say coffee is being made.
Okay.
All right.
So
So that by, when we look at the by part of the sentence, that is what we call the agent. Right? This is the person doing the action.
oh, okay,
Right?
agent.
And very often we don't talk about it. Okay. Now imagine you go to a hotel. Right? You go to a really fancy hotel, 5-star hotel in Mumbai, and you book into a room. What do you get? What do you get for your room?
For means what can I order?
No. What do you get? You pay your money.
Yes,
What do you get when you book a hotel?
they will give
You get a room,
services. They will give good services for me.
services. They give you a room,
Room, yeah,
yeah,
yes.
and they clean that room.
Mm-hmm.
And they clean the room. This is the three important things that we get.
Okay.
Now, do we know who cleans the room?
Yes, we know.
Who is it? It's just a person,
Yeah,
a cleaning lady.
yeah.
But do you know her name?
No, we don't know her name.
Okay. So now when we talk about that, because we don't know her name, we can say my room is cleaned.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So, or we can say someone cleans my room. All right. So someone cleans my room is an active sentence.
Active.
Someone cleans.
Yes.
It can be anyone.
Anyone.
Yeah. It can be the manager. It can be the lowest employee. But I don't care who cleans my room. All right.
Yeah.
Now I want to make the room important, not the person doing the action. So I say, my room is cleaned. Okay. And then if I want to talk about it, I can. I can say, my room is cleaned by Mary, if I know the woman's name.
Mm.
Okay. Or I could say, my room is cleaned by someone.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So,
When we, yeah,
so the first sentence that you had made, coffee is being made by my wife. The second sentence,
that's it.
yeah, okay. And the second sentence was my room is cleaned by someone. So if
My
we
room is cleaned by,
yeah, so
yeah,
active. But after here, my room is being. Why you didn't use being in like my room is cleaned by someone? Why didn't you use being here?
because being means at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we look at that tense, my wife is making coffee.
Mm-hmm.
This is the present continuous.
Oh, great. Mm-hmm.
So every time we change the present continuous,
Mm-hmm.
we put the be must become being.
Being. So being is a continuous tense.
All right. Being is your continuous tense, your present continuous. All right. And so when even in my past continuous, my room, coffee was being made by my wife.
Yeah, the coffee was.
That becomes passive.
Ah.
That's it. All right. So now when we can test a sentence to see if it's active or passive. Right? So have a look here. Let me just type this. My grandfather built this house. Okay. Can I put by on the sentence? Can I put by at the end?
This house. Yeah, here you can put.
You can't put by. So my grandfather built this house by.
In passive voice, by is not optional.
We can't go by with a person. So this is active. It's about a person, not an object. Okay. Now, when I say this house was built. The house was built by
my grandfather.
You've got a passive. So you test, if you want to test a sentence to see if it's active or passive, you try to add by.
Okay, yeah.
And if you can't add by, it's active. All right? Not passive. Because we're more focused on the house, not my grandfather.
Okay.
When we speak English, we speak about the things that are important to us, and we make that the head of the sentence. All right. So if my wife is important, I say, my wife is making coffee. But when the coffee is more important, then I say, coffee is being made by my wife. Because that's the first thing I'm talking about in my sentence. Yeah. You understand that?
Yes, I
Yeah.
understand this.
Let me put something in here quickly. I just want to share it on my screen. Okay. So sentences here. So the passive voice is used frequently. These are sentences showing you the passive voice. Okay. Here we are interested in the passive voice, not who uses it. Okay. Is that sentence active or passive? Mohammed.
The
So look at
passive
my
voice is,
sentence here.
which
Is used frequently.
yes,
All right. Can I add by to that sentence? By people
no,
or
we
by
can't use
journalists?
it.
Can add by. Of course we can. So the passive voice is used frequently by native speakers. Okay, so this is a passive sentence. Okay, with no by, with no agent. All right. Look at your next sentence. This house was built in 1654
The house
by my grandfather or by my great-grandfather. It's long ago. Okay. And we say the road is being repaired by the government.
by government.
By the government. So it's passive. But I don't know who's fixing it. I don't know the name of the man working in the road. Yeah? So I don't talk about him. All right. So this is the only time in English that we have an option to talk about who is doing the action. All right. And that's why the passive voice becomes so important to us. Okay. All right. So have a look here. So sometimes we use the passive voice because we don't know or do not want to express who performed the action. Okay. So my wife makes me a cake and she puts it here next to me. Yeah. Now I'm the only person in the house. I could say I ate the cake or the cake was eaten.
You can
By me.
by me.
By me. Yeah. But I don't want to say by me because I don't want to feel like a fat piggy. Yeah. So I say the cake was eaten. It was delicious. Okay. So then I don't talk about it because I don't want to say, oh, I'm a pig. I ate the whole cake. So I just say the cake was eaten. But if I want to, I can say the cake was eaten by me and it was delicious. So we have this option with the passive voice to talk about who did the action. All right. All right, let's have a look at some examples then. So I noticed that a window had been left open.
I noticed that a window had been left open
By my wife.
by my wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
By my wife. Or by me even. Yeah. It can be me that left the window open. Yeah.
So here the had been left. This which kind of passive voice is there?
I'm going to show you all of them. I'm going to show you all the tenses, Mohammed.
Yes, yeah. Oh, okay.
Every year, thousands of people are killed on our roads by
By every year, thousand
car
people are killed by car.
by car accidents, yeah,
By car accident.
by reckless drivers,
Hmm.
yeah. So
By
this is
racist.
now passive, but I don't know who killed these thousands of people, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
One, and also when it's very obvious, like we know, the police arrest people,
Hmm.
yeah. Only the police arrest people. So then I don't want to say he or the man was arrested. Oh, sorry. Right? So we could say the man was arrested yesterday,
By the police.
but we know the
We don't.
police always do the same.
Yes,
So
yes.
you don't want to get, all right? So we don't want to say something very obvious.
Hmm.
Okay?
Hmm.
All right. All the cookies have been eaten
By me or any
by
me by
me or by the children.
yeah,
Yeah, by the kids.
by the kid.
All right. That's it. So I leave the food out and I come to my wife and I say, oh, you need to make more cookies. She says, why? I say, all the cookies have been
Eaten.
eaten by the kids.
Hmm.
But she knows who did the action,
Yeah.
so we don't say who did the action.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
And another one here. My car has been stolen by a
By a
thief.
thief.
That's it. But I don't know his name.
Hmm.
Yeah. And obviously it's not me that stole it. So I don't need to say who stole it. I don't need to say by someone. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So it's a lovely tense to work with. Okay. So now let's have a look. Okay. All right. We're looking at the verb to clean in the passive voice. Okay. Let's have a look at it. So when we work in the present simple,
Hmm.
yeah, our auxiliary verb is
Hmm.
and do. All right.
Yes. Okay.
So the house is cleaned every day.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you notice here? We've got a form of be plus what we call verb,
Verb 3. Yeah.
right? Verb is your past participle. Remember?
Hmm.
So eat, ate, eaten. We
Yeah.
must use the third verb. Always use the third verb for the passive voice.
Okay.
And it's used all the time.
Okay.
All the time. Verbs 3, passive voice. Okay. Whereas in your normal tenses, you wouldn't use verbs 3, you'd use verb 1
Mm-hmm.
for present simple, and you'd use verb 2 for past simple. Yeah.
Okay.
But you use 3 every time in the
Passive.
passive, no matter what the tense
Mm-hmm.
is. Okay. So when you look at the top here, you've obviously got your subject, then you've got your verb to be in the correct form.
Mm-hmm.
In the correct form.
Okay.
Okay. Then we've got the past participle and then the rest of the sentence.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's have a look at some examples here. So present simple. This is my daily habits.
Mm-hmm.
The house, there's my subject.
Okay.
Then we put is for my present simple. Verb 3, cleaned every day by my wife or by me. Okay. Now, when we go into the continuous tense, it's important that you take your be and you make your be continuous. So the house is being cleaned at the moment. All right. Look at simple past, because remember, you're changing your be into the correct tense. Yeah. All right. So simple past. So when we do past of be is was. The house was cleaned yesterday by my wife. Yeah. Okay. Past continuous. The house was being cleaned last week by my wife. Yeah. Present perfect. The house has. Now, because we've got has and had, your be has got to be verb 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's perfect.
Okay.
All right. So the house has been cleaned
Since you left.
Since you left. Now, past perfect. The house had been cleaned before they arrived. Okay. Your future. The house will, there's your future. There's your be, cleaned next week. Okay. Future continuous. The house will be. And because of be in the sentence, we need ing. Okay. So the house will be being cleaned tomorrow. All right. Don't worry about the conditionals and the infinitives. That's a little bit further than where you are. All right. Okay. So let's practice a little bit. Okay. Right. There's an active sentence, present simple. I love coffee.
I love coffee. Coffee is loved by me.
Loved.
Loved.
Coffee is loved by me. Here we go. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I drank coffee yesterday.
Coffee is okay. Coffee was drunk by me. Yeah, coffee.
Coffee was drunk by me yesterday. That's it. All right. I will drink coffee later.
Coffee will be right. That coffee will be drunk by me later.
That's it. I am drinking coffee now.
Okay. I'm drinking coffee now. Coffee is being drunk by me now.
Excellent. Okay.
I was drinking coffee when I watched TV. I was drinking coffee when I watched TV.
Start with coffee.
Coffee was being drunk by me when I watched TV.
X. You can do this. Yeah.
So this is right. Coffee was being drunk by me when I watch TV. This right? So
Perfect.
in the second word, second sentence, I can when I watch, I can use.
When you can, if you want to, but it gets more complicated. So coffee was being drunk by me when TV was watched by me. Yeah, you're making it very complicated. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can take that most important information that you want. Because the TV and the watching TV is not important. That was my interruption of my action. All right.
All right. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So I will be drinking coffee tonight.
I will be drinking coffee tonight.
Remember to add B. You must add B every time. Yeah. So coffee will
be being.
Be being. Coffee will be being.
Coffee will be being drunk by me
Tonight. There we go.
tonight.
All right.
So after be, we need to use being. Coffee will be
always,
being.
That's it. Because you must always add be into your passive sentence. This is where people always go wrong. They forget the be. Yeah.
Yes.
Be in the correct form. Okay. So I have drunk coffee today.
Oh my God! Coffee.
Present perfect.
Oh, present perfect. Coffee was.
Have.
Coffee have been.
Now coffee is it. Coffee has been.
Coffee has been drunk. Okay.
Because remember, it
today
I use has. But for I use have. But for he, she, it, I use has. You must change the reverb.
Coffee has been drunk. Yeah.
Has been drunk.
Yes.
By me today.
Yeah. By me today.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I had drunk coffee.
I had coffee.
Coffee
had been.
Yeah.
I had drunk coffee before I came here. So coffee had been drunk. No, coffee has been drunk by me before I came.
No, had is had. Had is had. Coffee had been drunk by me. It's past perfect. Okay.
The coffee had been drunk by me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I will have drunk coffee before I sleep. I will have drunk coffee. I will have drunk coffee. Coffee would have.
Coffee will have been
being drunk by me before I sleep.
That's it. Perfect.
So last answer I didn't get. I will have.
So coffee will have been drunk.
Oh, will have been drunk.
That's it. Perfect. Now I want you to go and watch a video online. Go to YouTube today and watch Anglo Link. And she's got 2 videos on the passive voice.
Okay.
It will just cement it in your head completely.
Okay. Anglo Link.
Yeah. Anglo Link, and look for the teacher. Her name is Minu.
Minu.
All right. She looks like an Indian lady, long black hair, but she speaks beautiful English. So go and watch her video. It's excellent. All right.
Nice, sir. Thank you, sir. Very nice explanation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Our time is finished, Mohammed. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, next time. Yeah, next time. Definitely.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Go well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.